The enemies of Super Earth require each and every Helldiver to be equipped for any situation. Sometimes you may need a wave-clear weapon, other times an AT rocket. And then there's times when you just need a tool that blows the tops off anything and everything around you. Think Liberty then, for the SG-8S Slugger is here. With a capacity of 16 shells and a damage rating of 280, the Slugger boasts a DPR of 4480. That's only 2/3 the total DPR of the Punisher. But don't let that fool you into thinking the Slugger pales in comparison. If anything, more often than not, the Slugger is the most versatile and powerful shotgun in the game. The reason for this lies in the nature of its shot. The Slugger, as its name would imply, fires single slug rounds which travel far and penetrate medium armor. In every other way, it acts exactly as a Punisher, with a per-round reload, pump-action chambering, and enough knockback force to stagger all but the most heavily armored foes. It also benefits from the recent patch, which granted an extra 20 rounds to the overall carrying capacity, boosting it from 40 shells up to 60. This all sounds good, but what scenario best suits it? Why would you opt for the Slugger over its cousin? Well, if you favor a precision weapon with serious armor penetration that doesn't sacrifice on stopping power, the Slugger is arguably your best current option. It should be no surprise that it single-shots all light infantry, including rocket butts and hunters. However, it also one-shot headshots warrior bugs, two-shot headshots both spewer types, as well as the brood commander, and one-shot headshots the medium-armored automaton devastators. Hulks go down with just a few shots to their back vents as well, and the Slugger is also effective at taking down tanks, AA guns, and heavy turrets if you focus fire on their back vents. If all of that wasn't enough, it one-shots the storage crates. So save those grenades, soldiers. The Slugger's got it. While it's mostly ineffective against chargers, like most primaries, it can shred their backside fairly effectively with sustained fire. Though as usual, you're better off handling them with support weapons. While the Slugger's description states it's for light armor only, this doesn't seem to be the case, as it is capable of penetrating armor that typically only medium armor pen weapons can. In my opinion, this is a fault in how armor penetration is currently displayed in the game on the weapon stats screen. I believe the developers are looking into this, and will hopefully update their system for rating weapons, at least in terms of their armor pen capabilities. Similarly, the Punisher is a light armor pen weapon as well, and yet it can't penetrate the armor of hive guards or bile spewers. This is odd, since both the Slugger and the Senator Revolver, both listed as light armor penetrating weapons, can take down each bug with ease. If the Slugger boasts the same level of armor pen as the Punisher, what gives here? Clearly there is an invisible armor rating system which we don't see, as this issue extends to other weapons as well. Hopefully this system is improved upon and made clear in the future, but even so, the Slugger is punchy enough to get through most armor, save the toughest of foes like Hulks, Chargers, and Automaton Walkers. Alright, before we move on to the next section, I want to take a brief moment for a PSA. This isn't an ad, but I do want to see who's still watching. If you are, do me a favor and let me know what flavor of pie is your favorite. Yep, pie. Go ahead, down in the comments, let me know. Is it apple, derby, pecan, chocolate? Maybe you hate pie. That's fine too, even though you're wrong and should probably be made fun of. You might be wondering, what's the point of this? Well, it was clear to me that some of the comments on my previous vid who strongly disagreed didn't even watch the video. Now look, YouTube is a free platform and you're completely within your right to burst into the comments without watching, but I really don't think that does anyone any favors. So, this is a test. If you made it this far, let me know down below. That way I know you at least gave the content a chance before taking a crap on it. After all, these are simply opinions, and we won't all share the same one. So favorite pie? Drop it below. Alright, let's get back to the review. In addition to its impressive firepower and penetration, the Slugger boasts serious range as well. It is entirely possible to clear an entire automaton base from a distance of over 100 meters. The Slugger has the required accuracy and firepower to one-shot all light infantry from a significant distance. This enables the user to essentially treat it like a proto-DMR, albeit with a slower fire rate and a little more oomph in each shot. Unfortunately, this also means that the diligence is in major need of a buff, especially if it's being outdone by a shotgun. That's for another video. But I think most of us can agree that both DMRs are fairly disappointing and need some love. A few final points. While the Slugger excels at range takedowns, penetrating most armor, and enjoying a serious headshot multiplier, what else is missing here? Well, there's a twofold point to be made regarding its ammo and reloads. First of all, the Slugger is not an ideal weapon for taking on hordes of small bugs. On even mid-level difficulties, it becomes common to find yourself surrounded by upwards of 30 or more scavengers, baby spewers, and even hunters. Oh, the hunters. And while yes, the Slugger one-shots all of these pesky vermin, it requires accuracy and precision for each shot, and offers no forgiveness if you miss. Also, I mentioned 30 bugs. It's worth noting that's a fairly light wave, and the Slugger only has 16 shells to be shot at once. This means for those daring, it will take extreme precision and timely reloading to manage large waves. You'll likely be funneling shells back into the chamber every chance you get, which is both a pro and a con. It's beneficial to waste no ammo on the battlefield, and reloading each shell means you can shoot at any point mid-reload. It, however, also means it takes longer to get back to full capacity. This is a risk-reward system, which in my opinion, Helldivers 2 weapons excel at. There must be a trade-off for significant firepower in such a portable package. Another point worth noting, the accuracy of the Slugger suffers greatly when on the move, or firing fast sequential shots. As you can see here, it's very easy to miss follow-up shots if you're advancing or simply not taking a brief second to hone in before firing. Again, a small trade-off for the power at hand here, but worth noting. This is a precision weapon that rewards careful, steady hands. Alright, so let's bring it home. While large swaths of little guys might not be the Slugger's forte, their big brothers and sisters most definitely are. Boasting single or double shot headshot takedowns for most medium to large sized enemies is an enormous advantage, and it's a strength only few weapons possess. Combine that with an efficient reload where no shell is wasted, and you have a 60 round hard hitting weapon that has range, power, and versatility for near any encounter. An amateur can find immediate success with the Slugger if they're careful and patient, while skilled hands will make it sing, dance, and flourish all the way through Helldives with ease. The Slugger gets a liberty-loving stamp of approval. Dive into hell, soldiers, and make Super Earth proud. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed for all future updates. I've got more videos and reviews just like these on the way. Until next time.